Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be talking about my coin collection, which are the books. I've been collecting coins for almost 2 years, or 2 or 3 years, and this is my whole books. Some of these are complete, some of them aren't complete. It's a lot of stuff. Anyways, we'll begin with the 200th anniversary of the United States of America. This one is not out. The things are not out yet. So if you guys are minding my voice, I'm a little bit sick, so it's not that bad. And then we go on to my pennies, which I got 2 books of. The one book is the Lincoln Memorial Cent. I have other pennies, but this is the ones. I'm missing 1 penny out of this, which I think I forgot to actually take out the penny notes in here. Which one was it? The 1973 S. I'm missing the coin out of there. So this is the one that's almost complete. And then I have this one, which is complete. It's the 1999 to 2008, which they gave you a lot of room to actually make other coins in there. So I decided to do that. It's up to 2025, which I only use the D, but it's completely finished. They stopped making pennies around that time as 2025. So this actually is complete. If I can't find the D penny, I don't really mind. Then I got my Indian head pennies from 1857 to 1909, which actually this was the thing that got replaced in 1910. Got replaced by the wheat penny, which is actually really cool. Then we got a couple of these in bad condition. They also have the Flying Eagle, which this is a copper nickel, which is a lot. It's a lot of money to find one of those nowadays. But either way, this was actually really cool. Then we go on to my my actual nickels, which this was actually something I had for a while, and this is usually these were around the war time, which is actually really cool. Got a couple war nickels, which are actually not that bad. Mostly I bought these from collectors, so yeah. Still looking for some coins. And it's kind of hard to find them, but we're getting there. They're getting there for some stuff. Also, a lot of these I have bought from actual collectors. Some of them I have, some of them I didn't. Here's a complete book. I think this one's complete. Which this is volume 2. That's volume 1, and this is volume 2 of the nickels, of Jefferson Nickels. But yeah, this is the one that's fully complete. I'm still missing ones in volume 3, but this is the complete set of this one, which is surprising me because I thought I wouldn't get to finish it. Volume 3 is not that bad. I'm missing like 2 coins. I'm missing 2024 Delaware and a 2009 Philly, and that's basically it for this. I haven't found those at all. I've been finding mainly a lot of newer nickels and stuff. Here's my Buffalo nickels, in which these are, I don't have a lot of them. I have just a couple, and none on this side. But this actually got replaced. These got replaced by the Jefferson nickels. But these were not too bad. 1913 to 1938. Yep, that's not too bad. And then here's the V nickels, which this also got replaced by the Buffalo nickel, and then the Buffalo nickel got replaced by the Jefferson nickel, which is really funny. But this one doesn't. I don't have that many in here either. I'm trying to collect a little bit more than what I have now. So yeah, I don't really have that many. So this actually these haven't been out for a while. I have found a couple that were actually like in good top tier condition. Like some of these are not in really good condition on here, like a lot of them I have here. So, but I've been trying to find some that are in really good condition, but they're pretty expensive because it's an old coin, just like the Buffalo nickels. And then this is my Roosevelt dimes, and I wanted to get the Mercury ones, but I don't have the books for them, and I'm not getting a book for them. So yeah, these replaced the Mercury dime because of Roosevelt's birthday. That's what it was. So let's get into this. I have some in really good condition. Some of these I bought from collectors. Some of them I have actually found. Like this 1851. I found that in a coin machine. These ones I actually bought. So yeah, I've actually got these from a collector, or like I said, either a collector or I basically found them. Like that 1951. I also found that 1964. I found that one just laying on the ground. Hang on, I don't think I showed you guys that. So yeah, this one from 1964. This D one I found laying on the ground, which was really cool. I was surprised that was an actual silver coin, because when I actually looked at it, I thought it was a 2025 dime. I really thought that. Then we have the Volume 2, 1965 to 2004, which I was born in 2004. So this one is almost complete. I just need this 1969, and that's basically it for this one. Oh, and the 1996 W, but I'm not going to find that. It has to be in like really good condition, and I'm not going to find that. So, not too bad of a coin book. And then we have this one, which is it starts in 2005 and it ends in the actual beginning. So yeah, this one I have almost done too. But I also see it goes from 2026, 2028 and beyond. So, yeah, I won't be getting any dimes anytime soon. If I basically finish this book and the other books, I won't be getting any more dimes after that. But yeah, then we have this one, which is my quarters. This is the only thing I have in the quarters, because I'm not really going into silver quarters and stuff like that. I'm not really doing that, because it's just not something I want to do. Plus, it's super fucking expensive for a quarter. This is the women's quarters. So this is 2021, 2022, and 2025. So I have some of these that are in pretty good condition, which I generally do like this. Collecting these. I am still looking for them, but it's kind of hard to find some of these in a roll. But I'm still looking. Mostly a lot of these are P's or D's, so that's a good thing. Almost finished it all. Almost. But yeah, I do like this one pretty good. And then we go on to my wheat pennies, which these replace the Indian head pennies. I think I already said that, but I'm going to say it again. And these in 1959, they basically switched over to the actual Lincoln Memorial, and then after the Lincoln Memorial, they switched to the Republican Shield, which was the one thing that they switched to. I don't know why. No, there was a reason, because he was the first president that was Republican. So yeah. Anyways, we'll go into my coin collection here. This coin book, I've been trying to find some of the ones down here, like these ones are just there. Like, I really like that really light coin there. That coin looks really cool. That's why I put it in there. That one, I like the green. This one with the green one was really cool. But yeah, I don't have a lot of these coins, like especially the 1943, because that's when they had to use less of the copper. But I don't have that. So, yeah, a lot of these are pretty worn down, or they're just not there. I used to buy a bunch of these from collectors, or I found them in the in rolls, but it's getting hard to find them because of the coin storage of pennies. So it's kind of hard to find a lot of these that are filtered through. Just like the Indian head pennies. I have found a couple. I will admit, I have found a couple of the Indian head pennies in, I have found them in the, in a roll. I have found 2. But it's very rare to find, Indian head pennies nowadays because it's like a needle in a haystack. Mostly a lot of them either are collectors that collected them, or basically they just didn't know what it was. So, yeah. Then we're moving on to the quarters, which is the National Park quarters. These ones are pretty cool. I don't have this one finished either. A lot of these coins I have either finished or I don't have them finished. So, these are the ones that I have, which a lot of these books I've gotten from was a book, either I bought them on Amazon, or I basically went out of my way to go to a bookstore and buy these. So this one isn't too bad. Mostly the quarter ones I'm doing is because I'm just doing them for fun. But other than that, I'm not really, like, mean. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showing off my coin collection. Stay positive, stay great, goodbye.